Good evening, everybody. Hey, we are here with the conversation 5 or now 6.
Yes.
But tonight we're gonna be about 3 or 4 of us tonight.
That's right.
We're here tonight and just coming together once again here at the HighVibe Media Group, and we thank you guys for tuning in with us on tonight. Tonight we have OB here.
What's going on? What's happening?
We have Amazing Maze.
Amazing Maze.
And of course, your girl Lady G is
Lady
here.
G.
So we thank you guys again for tuning in with us.
Yes.
Tonight we have quite a few topics that we're going to go over, and we just invite you guys to join in with us tonight and give us some of your aspects of what's going on here with our conversation on tonight. We're just going to go around the table and just check and see how everybody's weekend was this weekend. So, OB, can you just let us know how everything went with you?
Everything went well with me. Kind of a peaceful weekend. I got a chance to do a little more barbecuing.
Oh.
And get my meals ready for this week.
Okay.
And my house. And basically got some rest because I've been having a little car issues, so I couldn't move around like I wanted to. But I got some peace and quiet, watched a few movies and that type of deal, and just kind of chilled out. So it was a wonderful weekend.
Okay, good.
So, epic, happy to have you, man. It's been some month of Sundays.
Yes, you
month of Mondays.
We had Epic slide in on us on today. It's been a while. I know.
What's up? It's good to be here.
Yes, indeed. So it's good to see you, man. We've missed you.
No doubt.
Missed you. So how was your weekend?
It was good. I mean, I'm just getting on spring break, so it's all new for me.
Okay.
Beautiful. I spent yesterday on Six Flags with my
kiddos. I saw the pictures.
Yeah, so squeezing in these little rides, I got a lot of legs, y'all. I have to lift these things up. I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah,
am I safe here? Let me find out, because I need these things. I'm not playing ball anymore, but I still need them.
There you go.
So I had a good time with the kids, just spending that time with them.
Okay.
So we got a lot of things planned out. We boot camping these kids this week. So boot camping me, they gotta get on up out the bed. They want to, you know how the kids do. As soon as summer hit or any type of break, they try these bad habits. 2 in the morning, they stay up and sleep all half the day. We ain't having that up in there.
No doubt.
So come on, let's start this thing. Let's reach for some stuff, right?
Okay,
No doubt.
That sounds
Good to see you, man. Good to see you.
Amazing Maze, what did you have going on?
Over the weekend, I had to attend 3 speech contests for Toastmaster, and they're part of the division I'm over. I'm the assistant division director, and the director and I have at least 20-30 clubs under us.
Wow.
And 3, no, I'm sorry, that's a higher, no, that is right, 30 clubs. But we're with Town North, and we did 3 of the contests. So what it is, it is about 20 or 30 clubs in one division.
Okay.
Right.
But there are 6 areas. So 3 of those areas we did. So it's kind of broken down.
I got you.
And I'm like, wait a minute, is it 30? But we had a good time. We heard some amazing speeches from different people.
That's good.
Table topics, breakfast, lunch, and snack.
Right, no doubt.
You see people, you network, you miss people because you haven't seen them in a while because you're in different clubs.
And
it was nice. So I was getting a little bit of work done.
There you go.
Socializing.
Yeah, man. Putting it down.
That was my whole weekend.
That's good. That's
good. That sounds, to come back behind you after all that, you always have amazing weekends, and then Lady G over here just be chilling.
No.
I didn't do any, a whole lot of nothing is what I was doing.
That's all good.
But it's all good. I have just a relaxing time with my husband. We did go out last night for a little bit because we had been in the house all weekend. So we finally got out.
Team Davis.
Nice.
Team Davis.
Did a little shopping last night. Just walk through Walmart. That's the shopping now.
Cool.
Walk through Walmart. Didn't do a whole lot of nothing. Just another relaxing weekend for me.
That's good.
So we're just going to go right into our topics on tonight. Tonight we're going to be talking about restoration of the mind, body, and spirit. We're going to touch a little bit on each topic, and we would like for you guys to call in and be a part of our conversation tonight. And you can call in at 972-882-6146, and also hit us up on our Facebook page, Conversation 5. So we're just going to go ahead and go straight into it. Like I said, it's going to be, we're talking about mind, body, and spirit.
Oh, that's always good.
Yeah, it is. So, Cousin Maze.
Yes.
Amazing Maze.
Yes.
What do you have for us on tonight? Where would you like to start?
I would like to start with the mental part of self-restoration. When you look at self-restoration, you're looking at, let me just tell you a little bit about the definition itself. It says to bring back into existence, use, or the like, reestablish, to restore order, to bring back to a formal, original, or normal condition. And we can say that we go through life and different things we encounter. And we have to be able to pump our brakes and take a rest, whether it's a mental rest, a physical rest, spiritual rest, and so forth. So that's what you're looking at when you're looking at self-restoration. The first thing is the mental, and we talk about the perception, the cognitive processing, and looking at the change, behavioral changes. When you look at the mental aspect of it, everybody's perspective in life is different. It's not right, it's not wrong. It's what you're seeing. Some people see it in one-dimensional way. Some people see 3 or 4-dimensional ways. But everybody's perspective is different. And in some cases, especially when it comes to behavior changes, we have to change our perspective of how we see things. Let's use health and wellness. Okay. Lady G and I can basically talk about this. Everyone can. When it comes to restoring your health, there is a mental process that has to begin. You have to look at it a different way. My health goal is to lose 50 pounds. But then 6 months, we'll just hypothetically say. We may also say, I need to eat better, or I need to know about the nutritional facts. And we can go on and on. Once you start doing that for at least 30 days, because we know in 30 days there's a mental change, and then the behavioral change begins. And that's with any area of our life we're trying to change.
Transformation.
So that's just kind of the bottom line, and that's just an example of what that is, but it goes further on. So I'm going to leave that there, just for opening up.
Great. I like everything you said. That was good for me. I like that. Let's for just on the mind deal you said, the mind changes deal. That is so powerful, because just today I grilled some chicken over the weekend, and 2 hamburgers, and some small ribs, what they call the rib tips.
We still ain't got no plate.
But you're gonna get a plate. But what you're saying is no different than I just went through. The mindset is that normally I get 2 slabs of ribs. Normally I cook about 8 hamburgers. Normally I do I barbecue it all the way up. Right. But now that I'm trying to change my eating habits, I go in there and I don't need all that stuff. Now, normally when I bought groceries when I went to barbecue, when to get the deal, but I did have to buy some other groceries other than barbecue stuff. So normally I get a pack of bacon. Well, I just got 6 slices this time. You go to the deli. Right. And because my brother told me, if you're trying to stop. And he said, if you get an urge for some, just have them put a piece on your burger. If you got to eat some bacon. So my point I'm trying to make is, if you don't start here, it'll never get going. Where you're trying to better yourself, even with the pasta. we're trying to leave all that alone. And the bread, I hadn't eaten bread in about 2 weeks. So I've been, my wife, we go to, what you call it? Whataburger. She gets her eggs, and she'll get a sausage with no bread. Well, we used to get a sausage biscuit.
Right.
And that's new to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're used to that bread.
Small changes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I can relate to what you're saying.
That's good.
So we're trying to, I like that. But that goes deeper in a lot of other things in our lives too. If y'all don't mind me, I need Epic to come on with it. He's been off, so I'm going to stop talking. But I want to go straight into relationships real quick, and y'all hold on to it as long as you want to. But when you get into a relationship or a marriage, I really think that's the same stuff you have to take, because you used to cooking out of this kind of pan, or you used to making breakfast at 6 in the morning.
Yeah.
Well, she ain't cooking breakfast at 10 in the morning. You can't be mad. You gotta work it out. You gotta pump your brakes and say, I'm not by myself no more. She used to washing clothes on. You used to washing clothes on a Sunday. She said, we're not washing no clothes on Sunday. We washing Saturday. You can't get mad and say, well, man, I'm gonna wash you when I want to wash you. No. It's all that goes together, basically, starting right here in the mind. Your mindset. So
That's what it's about.
I'm
Changing that
done.
mindset.
Yeah,
Good,
man.
'Cause especially like in relationships, I used to always say, give the woman what she wants. When you trying to do the changes and give them, and then some of the ladies be saying, "Hey, man, let the man go ahead and lead and do it."
There you go.
But I figure, man, just let the person who's passionate in that area, just let them lead that area. Whoever's most passionate, ain't about agenda.
No doubt.
Yeah.
If you more passionate about cleaning, baby, it's yours. It's yours, and I'll comply.
There you go. There you go.
Wherever your passion is, whoever got that gift or that,
That's true.
that's what you roll with.
That's true. That's true.
That's good.
That's true.
So I was looking at this. I put it on our Facebook feed. I sent it to y'all's text and wanted y'all to share. It says it's my cover page. It's been there a while. It says "Free This." It's talking about mind, spirit, body, and soul. Move this, clean this, free this, and be this. It's a graphical illustration. I know we're on the radio, but this is a graphical illustration. But I just think so many times that it's easier to stay in that bondage, in that habit, and it's so difficult to get out. But if we can continue to just change our thoughts, and then those thoughts will change our habits, and those habits will change our course of action, and then we'll have a whole new destiny if we just keep on plugging along. But man, just that initial stage, I don't know, it's something about that 30 days.
No doubt.
You can start making some small changes in those 30, and we all need to do it.
All need to do it.
Because change is uncomfortable, y'all.
No doubt.
It is.
No doubt.
And that's one thing is that one thing that I've learned as being a health coach is that we have to learn how to get out of our own way. We hinder ourselves because we're afraid. What if something worked? But you got to step out there and at least try to do something different. If you want change, you have to be the one to get out there and make that change happen.
Right.
So, and that's one thing that I try to teach my clients as well is they struggle. While they're waiting for their kids to come to their home the week before, they are a nervous wreck, and I'm like, relax. I mean, go ahead and do what you're gonna do, but don't stress over it. You're afraid about what? About change and that it's gonna happen and you're gonna transform. How can you be afraid of something that's gonna just be better for you?
Right.
But like I said, we get in our own way, and even myself, I had to learn that too.
Right.
Because you try so many different things and it doesn't work, but then you just got to really stop and regroup. And be like, let me just try this. And like you said, that's in every aspect of your life. Whether it's a new job or moving to a new state, trying something different. And I think change is good. Change is good.
Oh, it is definitely good. I was looking at in different areas, change has got to be saluted. It's got you got the education system, you got the workplace, you got our relationships. We always kind of talk about those three areas because I guess that's where we spend the majority of our time.
Right.
But if we look at it, there's an engagement level on each one, man. Some people are just self-motivated. They don't need coaches.
Right.
They're just out there self-motivated, man.
Yeah.
Others, man, they need someone who can, they're incentive-driven.
Correct.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Where's the opportunity? So,
doubt.
we call them people strategic compliance.
No doubt.
They'll
Yeah.
comply, but you got to show them the incentives.
Exactly.
Then we got those people who comply, whether it's in your relationship, whether it's at your workplace. They only want their motive is to avoid some type of consequence or punitive damage. Like the doctor said, hey, this is it here. You don't change up right now.
Right.
This is what's going to happen.
That's right.
Some people like it, like I said before, some people want to look how they look in their clothes. Hey, I like how I look. It's that self-envy stuff.
That's right.
But at the end of the day, some people just opt out.
Oh, yeah.
Like, hey, man, you got three of them. You got the person who's self-motivated. You got people who are strategically complying based on opportunities. You got others avoiding threats. Realistic compliance. But then the last one, y'all, we got people who just, man, I can care less.
That's right. That's right.
And we all have those in those areas, and we all have those times. Even our relationship. That's why we got divorced so much, man. Hey, I'm tired.
Yeah.
When folks get tired and they become hopeless, like it's time that they're opting out. They have no welcome consequences, openly defined. Like, okay, 'cause I seen the other day these folks was arguing, and one of the guy just snapped. And when he snapped, it's like, okay, people are gathering around him up at what's this place? What's the place where they watch all the television shows?
Sports bars?
Sports bar, but
taverns.
it starts with a B. They
Buffalo Wild Wing?
by Six Flags, anyway.
Oh,
so sorry.
okay.
So I keep trying to say Barnes and Nobles because my head is so, but it's something else.
Okay.
So
It's a restaurant?
it's a sports bar. Starts with a B. Y'all have
Miss Mark.
no.
It's not Buffalo Wild Wings?
No, it's in
Bombshell?
It's in Uptown.
Oh,
It's in Uptown.
Oh, I don't know.
Uptown
it's-
Dallas.
No, it's in
I
Uptown.
don't
Everyone
even
knows it.
know.
All right.
Who out there knows what it
I
is?
don't think they bowl.
I don't know.
They play video games. It's a restaurant. They play video games.
Dave and Buster's.
Dave and Buster's.
You got it! Dave, you on the Price is Right.
Yes, we got it. We talking about
I couldn't even say it. I knew you
David
That was
Buster's.
good. That was good.
There was a fight at David Buster's. I mean, really, it was the fighters fighting, right? But I guess the man had money on it.
Oh, man.
Oh, my
He started
goodness.
going off on just because his fighter, they cheated the guy who was they were fighting, so he didn't like the decision of the fight that the judges made on television.
Okay.
So he is just going off.
Wow.
And so when people go off like that, they'll like, hey man, next, what do you want? You want some of this? You look, calling other people out.
We don't even know who he is.
Like my thing is, you welcoming consequences.
That's right.
When you lose it like that, because
That's right.
some kids are like that with teachers.
That's right.
Yeah.
Those shooters are like that.
That's right.
Yeah.
Why do you think the shooters miss some doors and go to another area?
right.
Because they're looking and thinking about, man, while I'm getting in trouble anyway, let me just
Right,
go
go
on
ahead and do what I
and they
do.
start recalling, who do I not like? They become targets.
That's right.
So those opt-out people, man, we got to really be there for. Got to be,
True that.
because we got to let someone know when we're opting out. Like, man, hey, I need some help during this time. That's when we need help.
Yeah.
And that's when our mental illness. I mean, and I don't know a whole lot about mental illness, but just because it did affect my life last year, the year before. And like we said, we don't really know. Like you didn't know that guy. Nobody knew that guy.
Right.
Nobody knew his history. So, and even in my own life and situation, not knowing what was going on, with this person, and
Right.
but I knew that he was seeking help,
Right.
and I guess maybe the help just didn't come fast enough, and. He's no longer here with us today. Yeah.
Well, when you gave us the topics, you mentioned something about our actions on stuff. we be surprised of the people that's been around us from childhood that fuses that short from clicking and going completely left. You know, you'd be surprised. And what I think in situations like Bro Epic is talking about, when a person already brought some stuff heavy load to the party,
That's right.
Like you said.
and a little alcohol go with it. And some people, I've noticed this about football, basketball, mainly football though, or a good boxing match.
Yeah.
Though some people's minds are so small, till they think that person's supposed to win no matter what. They think the LA Rams are supposed to win no matter what. The Dallas Cowboys, the Houston Rock, and they get so caught up that they think they know these people, and these people know them, but you just know them through TV.
Right.
And when they lose a big game like that,
Yeah.
people will snap on people all around the room and for no reason.
Crazy.
Hey, one guy, I got to share this one guy on Facebook. I had it on Facebook. I don't think I saved it. He was watching the Pittsburgh. He's a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. They lost. He tore the whole TV up, 52 inch, right there in front of his mama. Just took something and just threw it through the TV. TV just blew up.
Wow.
She's sitting there like, "Why did you do that? The Steelers lost."
Oh my gosh. Anger.
But these same people get married, have children.
Who married these folks?
We do.
Seriously, man.
We do.
This woman had her. She was there.
Yeah.
She was there. And guess what's the tragic thing about it, y'all? There was a baby girl with two balloons that said "Happy Birthday." I'm thinking surely by the time he left out, he's picked. They were with him.
Wow.
That little baby girl's birthday party. She watching her dad.
Probably his daughter.
Right.
Yeah, probably his daughter.
So who's with these cats?
We sleep with them every day. We eat with them. We just don't know. You don't know the pressure that's on them.
Right.
And that's a good one. That's a good topic for people to know, man. You be like right now, road rage. Man, I used to do it. I used to run and catch up with them. Roll my window down. Pull over.
No, you did know
Man,
Oh my goodness.
or get behind them and just lean on the horn, you know.
Yeah.
I learned to stop that though, you know.
But what was it that made you stop all that?
Just
Did
what you were
something
saying,
happen,
like
or-
what she's stating in with the topics. Excuse me. There comes a time when you have to just get to yourself and rethink this thing. You know, what if that person had a gun?
Yeah.
You know, what if that person had a pulled over?
Yeah.
I'm not ashamed to tell y'all this. I made a person pull over one time.
Oh,
I rode him so good. He was with his girlfriend. I was on my way to Pine Bluff, Arkansas.
Yeah.
Coming through Texarkana, and he came on. I'm already doing like 60, 70. He came on doing 60, 70. So we were kind of side. He wouldn't go on out, and I'm trying to like, you coming? Come on. He talking to her, so I'm like, what? He tell me, get out the way. I'm on the freeway. I'm letting you. So I caught up with him. I said, roll my window down. And I said, man, you can go such and such. I can't tell you already. He said, you go so and such. I said, man, pull over. All right. So I led the way. We exit state line and pulled up at Burger King. I jumped out the car. He jumped out the car. Man, it took everything in me to not swing on him. I'm talking, I'm ready. I'm about to fall down trying to get to him. His girlfriend stopped it. She made me comfortable. I lost it. She said, please don't hurt him. Please don't hurt him. I'm like, who are you talking to, him or me? But she was looking at me and letting me know, please, get in the trunk.
Wow.
So after it's all over, the guy calmed down that quick and said, man, you know what? I apologize. I said, well, man, I apologize. And we hugged. Because he tried to shake my hand. I said, no, man, come on, man. We both just caught up in the mist right now. And I said, we all good, baby. It was just a crazy deal, but show you how you can snap just like that.
Exactly, yeah.
Y'all did good de-escalate too, cause I don't come
Yeah.
that easy.
Yeah.
We gonna take
Hey,
it.
When he said,
get up there, I'm telling you.
When he said pull over, when I said pull over, he said you pull over. Oh, I had to go out. I did about 100 trying to get in front of him. Exit, and before I can get out the car, good. He was out the car. He's a Caucasian guy, but I probably was 40. I'm 50 now. Yeah, I probably was 40. He probably was 50. And he wasn't that big of a guy, but he thought he was ready. Oh yeah. If his wife would have been there, we'd have fought. His girlfriend, we'd have fought. But it's just good, like I said. I had to, when she said that, it's like somebody snapped their fingers. People do snap. People do snap.
And that's why it's good to know. Always be courteous and kind to folks. You just never know. They can make people's day. Like, come on, man. I'm coming up in here today. I'm driving, and the little intersection here. I gotta turn right. Well, the lady, all she had to do was scoot up just a little bit, but there was so much distance between the car that was in front of her and her vehicle, and so I had to wait the entire light.
Yeah,
I'm just scoot up. I give her a light little horn, and she's looking at me just like she's not gonna scoot up.
Wow.
So I'm trying to squeeze through there. I'm inching over. She's not gonna scoot up at all. So it's just people like that on the road, man.
Don't ever.
You got to be able to have that emotional intelligence to say, okay, man, let me look around here and not let these people get me out of my game or push my buttons. Yeah. It's easy to do, though.
Easy to
push your buttons.
You have to be that bigger person. Well, what I found out in life at this age, and I just found out this year now, hurt people.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So that little inch you want her to scoot up, I ain't doing that.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have did it for me. Don't nobody do it for me.
Right.
You just, boy, look here. When you got that load on you like that, you still got to stay humble. Still got to stay humble and know it's going to be a brighter day. But, boy, they call them people.
Right.
Boy, people.
And people. So yes.
That's all they are. They're just people.
Because you really have to think about, is it really worth it? Getting yourself all worked up and heated up and mad, and then you have to come up in here and put your game face on. So yeah.
Now these are strangers, but what about in your house? Sometimes you're looking at the person, you're like, man. And you got to even be embarrassed by what y'all have gone through, or the smallest things you made big.
Right.
See, that shows some emotionally unstable folks too. When you make small things big, they turn pebbles into boulders.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So when I say, hey, I've been there, y'all.
Right.
Like, wait a minute. This is on this side of the table. This right here supposed to be on that side of the table. Who didn't push their? You get into that role. Yeah. Like, hey, you start looking back and saying, okay, I need to chill. But if you don't have that self-regulator,
like you said, that self-regulator. That's what it is. Yeah. And like I said, it's all about, is it really that serious?
Boy.
Is it really that serious? Is it worth all of that? Just the little things.
And you have to think about it too. What is the consequences if I do it?
Right.
Mm-hmm. Man.
You have to be on your toes because sometimes it just go crazy.
It goes crazy.
It goes crazy sometimes.
It goes crazy.
And things do happen.
0 to 100.
You be like, but if you have time to think about it, you really need to process it because sometimes it may be a confrontational issue or something someone did to you and you want to talk to them about it. But it's always good to kind of wait, process it, think about what it is you want to say or what you want to address, and then go ahead and address it at that time. Because sometimes you don't want to sugarcoat, but you don't want to say anything you'll regret in the long run. So how is that relationship, that job, or whatever it may be? What's going on now? How can I resolve the issue? Or what is the consequence of this? Is it going to help my health? Is it going to make me better? Or will I try it again and knowing I know it's going to get worse later?
Yeah. Wow. So what I like to add to it, cuz, is it's bigger than us. Because even the strongest get weak. There is a button on all of us. I think it's just the act of the devil that he knows how to push your good button. After you've been to church, you got baptized 3-4 years ago, you the pastor's secretary, but all it takes is one lady at school to say, your little dark daughter here, or your little nappy-headed son, he won't sit in his chair for nothing. You done forgot all about the prayer club and T.D. Jakes and the Potter's House.
Yeah.
At that point, ma'am, I'm going to ask you not to, well, it is what it is. You're like, are you serious? She's taking you there. So that is nothing but the act of the devil to go get you like that, because we all know, like right now, Rose Ray started out right here, Miss Glory gonna say, let me let this fool go on by.
Right,
She
right,
gone.
yes, right.
Epic the same, me the same, you the same. But if somebody roll their window down and call you black so and so and so and so,
It's on.
yo,
But like you said, they gotta take you there. I mean, I'm as sweet as can be, but boy, if I get took there, I'm not gonna go on my own.
No.
But you gotta take me there.
The nice ones, boy, they don't come. Once they go there,
It's pretty bad. That's why I'm
pretty
guilty.
bad,
I'm very guilty.
I used to get
I
pretty
raise
bad
my
with
hand.
mine.
Truth.
And guess what?
That is me.
Those people be the first one call the police. After you do something to them, get out and show them, or swing on them too, I just call the police. Oh, but you the bad one though. Remember, you was telling me to pull over, but you'll call the police now. I'd hit you across the head 2-3 times. Yeah.
Hey, y'all, I want to stop real quick to give my classmate a shout out, because this is a good time. Class of 1992, y'all.
Get out of here.
W.W. Samuel class of 1992.
Yeah.
We had a classmate who was on the YouTube recently. I'm giving her a shout out right now at Ross, swinging at Ross. Baskets going everywhere. So now this ought to get our number count up. Shout out to Samuel High School 1992. Y'all know who she is. So what I'm saying, you can't let people take you up where you got the baskets at Ross. And you slide. The candles and the popcorn and going everywhere.
Hey, behind out.
Oh man.
One side of the bra quarter. Still fighting.
As an adult, now you look at YouTube, you see a lot of, well, I can't say it's an age thing, because you got people in 80 throwing canes at each other. Banging each other with canes. Yeah,
I did too. That's right.
It's in us, y'all.
It's in us. That's what I'm saying. Anybody, all races.
Yeah.
Any age, it don't matter.
Shout out to you.
No doubt.
That's hilarious.
Ross carrying on.
And then at the end, we crazy. We saying, well, did you get it in? She at least represented her class well.
Well, I have a question that I want to dig out one of the rugs.
Yes.
Do you think that's good for the soul sometime to let it out?
Yep.
To just let it go?
Lotus J.
At the moment.
You know what? I want to comment on this.
That's deep.
You can release in a more positive manner if you have a better perception and behavior change.
No doubt.
And depending on, I understand things happen, and depending on what it is, people release. You don't have to always release physically or be verbally, abusive with your mouth and things of that nature. You can always exercise, paint, walk away, put your own self in timeout, just get away from everybody. And those are a few strategies. Some people do some other things as well that are positive to do. And I know sometimes when we're in the moment, it goes down. I get it. But we should be able to challenge that and to do something more positive.
That's true.
Right. Okay, and we're gonna go ahead and take a little break here. We're gonna give us 5 minutes. We're gonna come back and we're gonna finish our topic. So just give us 5 minutes and we'll be back here with the conversation 5 here at the High Vibe. Hey, welcome back here at the HighVibe with the conversation 5/6. We are coming back, and tonight we're on the subject of restoration of the mind, body, and spirit. And right now we're going to go ahead and move on over to the body,
Physical.
The physical body, and I can start.
You can start that. It's
How
with
about
nutrition,
I do that?
physical activity,
So
diet, and sleep.
I will start. For those of you who are new to tuning in, my name is Lady G.
Lady G.
But I'm also a certified health coach, and I help people not just lose weight. My focus is to help people get healthy. The key word is healthy. So many people, they focus on losing weight and that scale, that number on the scale. You know, that is so restrictive because they look at that scale, but that scale doesn't tell the whole story of what's going on within your body. We have people out here that are struggling with diabetes. We have people with high blood pressure and all kinds of illnesses that are killing them, making them even sicker day by day. But we have come to the point where we've got to do something different. You know, all the years of the bad eating that we've had of our lives. And so many people are also becoming vegan, you know, trying to make a change.
Yeah.
And that change we've been talking about this evening. And people are so afraid of making a change. And I know I had posted on my Facebook page the other day, what if what I did for myself, what if it helped you too? Because I know what it's done for me. For myself, I've been able to lose 76 pounds without a day in the gym.
Awesome.
Thank you. And it was all nutritionally based of a program that I've been on. I'm still currently on it. It's still working for me. And I've been able to help other people, you know, also, you know, help them to get healthy. And they are scared. They're scared because they've tried so many different things. You know, what makes your program so different? Well, let me tell you what makes my program different. It's because it is nutritionally based and there's science behind the program that I'm on. So the man that created the program that I'm on, or not created, but he developed this program, his name is Dr. Wayne Anderson. And he was a doctor who had patients that he was medicating them and they weren't getting any better. So he said, I've got to come up with something to help people get out of this state of just medicated. And but you know, the financial part of they're making a killing.
Yes, they are.
Oh man.
And so, you know, he decided, okay, let me try some things. So, and that's what he did, was he created this program. And what I love about it is that it teaches you how to eat healthy every day. But then you also have to learn how to cook healthy.
Yeah.
So there's 4 components to our program. And that's what I love about what I do, is because not only am I a health coach, but I had a health coach because I was a client first.
That's good.
So my health coach told me about this program that she was doing, and that's what prompted me to start when I saw her results. But you know, we got to see how that thing worked first before we tried. And so I actually got to, you know, see my health coach. I had seen her over in Kuwait before I left, and she was about 290.
Wow.
And then the next time I saw her, she was about, I think, 190 at a beach.
Oh, nice.
On a beach. I don't even know if she was that big, but I just remember just the drastic change. And now she on a two-piece, you know, in a two-piece on the beach. And I'm like, I got to get some of that right there. I got to see what she's doing.
That's right.
And that's how I got started.
Well, talk us through that process.
So what it is that it is like I said, a nutritionally based program where we send you out different foods that you can eat. And that food is nutritionally based and it's formulated to help you lose weight. So they're meal replacements that you're actually eating. And you eat 5 of those every day. Depending on what program you're on, for people like myself, I'm on what we call the plan, the 5 in 1. So I eat 5 of those meal replacements every day. instead of eating, like for instance, for breakfast, I may have a bar, a protein bar, or a shake, just because that's easy while I'm driving down the street going to work. But instead of having scrambled eggs and bacon and sausages and pancakes like I normally would, that's you too. But that's what I would eat, is either a protein bar or a protein shake.
Gotcha.
And then I eat every 3 hours. And that's the thing, is we have always known to eat 3 meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
That's right.
But that first initial meal, I start eating within an hour that I wake up. Within that first hour, I'm fueling my metabolism.
That's right.
Keeping it running.
That's right.
Then I eat again 3 hours after that. Then I eat again 3 hours after that. So that's how I'm eating every 3 hours.
It never stops.
Right.
It's
All day long from the
never
time that
stops.
I'm woke. Exactly. And then I learned, but it took me the first week to see how the inflammation in my body was gone.
Wow.
I said, there's no way that this is working this fast.
Wow.
But it did. But my first day, I started on a Tuesday, and when I woke up Wednesday morning, I was already down 3 pounds.
Nice.
Because I couldn't believe it. But then the nutritional factor of it is you have to learn to cook healthy for yourself. So one day when you're no longer on the plan or doing it, you'll know how to cook for yourself.
Right.
So we have a lean protein and a vegetable. We cut out the starches, so you're not eating potatoes, not real potatoes, and beans and peas and stuff like that. We're eating a protein and a vegetable, mostly a leafy green vegetable or something like that.
Do you juice it or?
No, we eat it, and I'm eating stuff like steak, I'm eating chicken breast, I'm eating pork chops, I'm eating pizza.
Wow.
But this is all stuff, our food, we have it, so we have a nutrition support team that any recipe that you want to, let's say a macaroni and cheese, you want to, see how to make a healthy macaroni and cheese, you would send it into our nutrition support team, and they will make it compliant to our program. So no matter what it is that you want to eat, it can be dummied down so that it's healthy for you to eat. And I mean, and it's pretty awesome. We also, like I said, the coach part of it, being a health coach, that's the thing that you have that support of a health coach. Somebody, like you said, not everybody can do it on their own. They don't have that drive, to do it on their own. And so they need somebody that's going to hold them accountable for being on the program. And that's where I come in.
Right.
And and the clients, they don't pay me, the company pays me.
Oh man.
Yeah, so they don't pay me, the company does. So with that, then we also have we call it the Healthy Habits of Health, and it's our educational side that comes to it. When you get your first initial kit, you go ahead and there's books, there's reading materials, and it tells you everything about the program. And it tells you how the program is working within your body. And Dr. Anderson, he wrote this book. And we also have our additional support, which is our community. The community, we have a private Facebook page where everybody that's on our team is listed there, and it's nothing but love and support in that private group. So we're just there to encourage and to inspire everybody, because it's a struggle. Some days you have good days, some days you have bad days, and you just need to know that somebody's there for you and with you, to help you, get through that hump. But then we also have, like I said, our food. Like I said, that it is formulated to help you lose weight. And when you as you're losing your weight, you're becoming healthy on the inside, and it shows up on the outside, and you getting slimmer, and you losing your weight.
No doubt.
And then, like people say, well, is the food nasty? I think out of the 60 items that we have, there's probably maybe 3 items that I don't particularly care for, but you don't have to keep ordering those foods.
Right.
You can get what you want. After you say, I don't like that one, but but everybody's palate. Just remember, your palate changes. The longer you stay with something, your palate changes all the time. Yeah. And there was things that I've gotten that I didn't like, and now I love them. I'm like, man, but that's your body getting healthy.
Right.
And then also, a lot of people probably didn't know you have to drink, half of your body weight in water, in ounces every day. I know. Would that be hard for you? Would it be hard?
Me too.
Yes, and drinking that water, getting that H2O in. And then also our sleep, and we've talked about that before. It's our sleep. You know, men need 7 to 8 hours, women need 6 to 7 hours of sleep every night. So I mean, it's about turning down the phone, turning it. You know, you don't have to turn it off, but turning it down and really getting that good sleep. Because even my husband says I sleep different now. You know, because I used to snore real bad. He says, but now he can tell my body is in a zone where I'm sleeping restfully, peacefully. So when I wake up, I feel rejuvenated. I'm not tired when I wake up. And my goodness, my energy level, I never would have thought I would have so much energy now. I mean, so much.
And can I read a question? Lance Richardson put on here. He has a question. It's about health and wellness. What is your perspective on massage therapy and yoga as a form of physical and mental restoration? Basically, what is our perception on massages and yoga?
Now, see, myself, I think I've only done yoga once. I mean, I believe it's good for you. I think anything physical, stretching and all of that is good, especially because I think you get your mind and your body all on one accord, and I think that's good. Massages, I love a good massage, but I don't know the full benefits, of what they do for us.
I've been doing yoga for a while. Switch between cardio, yoga. Okay. I just rotated out. And a couple of things that are really good with yoga, besides stretching your muscles, it does help with your sleep. It helps with your blood pressure. For women, it helps with Mother Nature, you know, because cramps and all those issues that's going on. It helps with mental clarity. Again, it gets you on one accord, and you just feel you rest better. You have more energy. So there are different levels from the beginners, intermediate to advanced. And those are some really great things to definitely get involved in, definitely research it, and incorporate it in. You don't have to be already flexible. It helps you get flexible.
Well, my little brief experience, my sister invited me to yoga, and it was really hot. I mean, the room was just baking, y'all.
Wow.
So I guess that's a special type of yoga.
It's different types of yoga.
When you walk in there, I immediately, son told me, like, your natural instinct said, you got to get up out of this room.
Like the toxins out of your body.
It was similar to being in Texas heat. And you know how you first get in the car, you got to you have to leave your door open. Imagine just having your door closed and being in there, you know.
Wow.
And that's how hot this room was. And so they're in there, and immediately, I'm talking about within seconds, you are sweating.
It's called hot yoga.
Hot Bikram or something. Yeah. So
hot yoga.
Bikram yoga. So, you know, but the tension reduction that took place, you know, you were immediately able to, once you got out of you could tolerate more. So, because, you know, if you're in there with that heat, naturally, again, you're looking at the door. All my body language is at the door.
You couldn't focus on nothing but the door.
But then I had to focus on the instructor, man, and I started stretching out. But then when I got out, I felt so cool, you know, like it felt so cool outside. It was natural. It was like 72 degrees. But they had those popsicles waiting on us outside just to kind of put the liquids back in. But I felt really good.
That's good.
I mean,
that's good.
Like it just cleaned out my system and everything. So I'm gonna go back.
No doubt.
Try to go back.
Can I read something that CA put on here?
What is
He said you turn mean because you get hungry. That's hungry and angry at the same time.
Hangry. They call that hangry.
Hangry, huh?
Hangry.
Oh, that is so funny.
We ought to make a trip out there, y'all. Come on, Conversation 5. We need to go to
I missed the last one, but I'll make one. I will make one.
Get up in there and stretch.
And stretch it out. Okay. Well, OB, you have anything to add to it? Other than we know you've been trying to make some changes. And
yes, I will say when you said about the snoring, I used to snore loud like that too. But once I made the decision to start trying to eat better, well, let me say this: before I decided to eat better, I started changing my eating times up. When I was snoring like that, is because we just ate a pizza at 10:30, 11 o'clock and watched a movie. And or we just ate some hamburgers at 10 o'clock, 9:30, 10 o'clock at night. So when you lay down on that, that's what I was getting. Once I found out that I got to eat that before 3 o'clock, things started to change. Then I started eating that stuff around 12 noon. So I don't even snore anymore. You know, don't snore anymore. And you know, unless I'm just very tired, you know, from like the drove from Pine Bluff or something, you know, and been partying the whole weekend, something like that. It'll be a tired snore. But for as the food was mine, eating too late in the evening and laying down on it, you know.
It's a miserable feeling, though. I mean, I think we've all done it. Oh, but it's a miserable feeling.
But you don't give your body time to digest food. That's why they say you should eat at a certain time, or at least before 7 or 6. And I personally feel like if you do eat after 6 or 7, make sure it's something healthy, like a salad or some fruit or something, because you can digest that more quicker than you can processed food.
Well, my doctor told me that when you go all day eating, first of all, when you don't eat like Ms. G says every 3 hours, your body's thrown all the way off. So it's acting crazy. That's why you pulling over getting a bag of chips, bag of chocolate chip cookies, and a cherry Fanta, because it wants anything, and it's letting you know. It's sending signals up. I get me some right now, because you're going to run off the road somewhere. So he said that when you up all day, eating wrong, eating at the wrong time, not giving your body what it needs, drinking and all that good stuff, and then you laying down on heavy foods like that, your body is in a perfect position for heart attacks and strokes, because you're not letting it go to sleep. While you sleep, it's still working, trying to digest that food.
Yes.
And you and all that good stuff. So he was like, man, you eat those pieces, that's heart attack. That's burgers, that's heart attack. Big old plate of spaghetti at 9:30, 10 o'clock at night, just heart attack. So he was saying, just eat that stuff at 12 noon. And I started trying it like maybe a year ago. It works. Definitely works. The times and stuff like that. But that's basically all there to it, is that changing of the eating. I think people can still eat some things they want. It's just time. But I'm trying to get off of it all, a little bit.
Hey, does vitamins work, y'all?
I don't know, man. They've never done nothing for me. I don't know if I took them long enough.
I don't take it. Yeah, I don't.
Every letter you can imagine. Every
Come on, man.
They got a vitamin. And so I'm wondering, do they? I know melatonin work. But that ain't no vitamin, is it? Well,
it's used for sleeping.
Right. I know that works. That works. I've tried that.
This is the thing that some of us don't understand. When it comes to your health, your wellness, especially the physical part of it, the nutritional, the activities and things of that nature, everybody, every culture needs something different because of their DNA and their genetic and blood types are different. And sometimes you're doing a diet that's not built for your body. And I know I do a health and wellness company, but I also follow Dr. Sabi and I follow Dr. Africa, and there are plant-based diets for African American people. So, or just African people in general, because we need more plant-based than it is anything in the world. And so when you go to other people and it's not built for your body, you're doing something different. When you go to the doctor, sometimes people don't realize this. They have a universal standard of how they measure your body. And then sometimes you're misdiagnosed because they use a universal standard at the doctor's office. That may not even be, that may not be correct, your high blood pressure, because black people themselves have more muscle. Our BMI is different from everybody else, so people don't really understand that as well. So when it comes down to it, we need more plant-based. I'm not gonna say diet. I hate the word. I hate the word diet. I never like the word diet.
Gotcha.
I like transformation. I like change. Because what are you dying to? And then it's only temporary. You only do it for 7 days. You only do it for 30 days. This is something you do for a lifetime. What is your why of making those changes? And that's something that we really don't understand, especially in the black community, what we really need for our bodies. You being misdiagnosed, you being put on so many, medications, X, Y, and Z, they give you stuff that don't work, or it causes problem in this area. Now you gotta get something, be put on something else to, it's just, it's a lot. And this is something that I follow a lot of holistic health. Even though I'm with this company, I still do holistic health overall, because I think it's more important for us to understand, not to push out any other ethnicity group, but for our people in general, we really need to understand what's best for us.
Please, I want to piggyback. I have two things. One from Mr. Epic, and I want to piggyback on what you said. I just thought about what my doctor did say, Ethic. I would ask him time to time, I'm thinking about getting on this new diet, what you think about it? He said, what is it? And I tell him, he do like that. He's an Asian guy. I'm like, he says, when you look at those, I said, it's got all that other stuff in it. He said he's supposed to look. He said, when you look at that stuff on the back, a lot of those things are not FDA approval. He said, especially from some of these vitamin stores and stuff like that. He said, say for instance, it's supposed to be 800 milligrams. It'd only be 150. But on the box, it's got 800. He said, that's why I don't recommend nobody use them. If you want to lose weight, I got stuff that's been done through testing that cause you to lose weight. So when you ask that question, I think they can work. You got to get a little bit of what you're saying there, but not enough to kick in to see if my brother thinks B12 work. I've been trying B12 all my life.
That's for energy.
Yeah, it don't do nothing for me. But when you go get that B12 shot, totally different.
Well, I really feel like we should be getting more of our vitamins and nutrients and natural-based stuff through the fruits and vegetables themselves. Not always necessary supplements and things of that nature, because we need to be eating them. We need the nutrients overall, because what people don't understand, when you put it in, not knocking Big Pharma or anything like that. You don't be late for me. But I'm just saying, a lot of that stuff, it just, people have a choice of whatever they want to do. It's totally fine. It's totally fine. But once you get away from processed foods and start eating natural base, not diluted with all this condiment and stuff, you will feel better. You'll have more nutrients in your body. And that's what's important now. Those are companies like mine. We do have supplements, but we also have natural based stuff in them, as well as teaching you how to clean eat. We also have coaches. We have mentors to help you. I also want to say, even with that company, I also learned holistic what I need to do for my body type and for our people. So that's what's important too. So I'm looking at their approach a lot better, because even though I'm with the company, it's a universal type of company. But I need to see what is best also for my people, so we can do. So I just take what the food is, because we have a food list, which is great, but people don't know processed meat causes inflammation. Dairy causes inflammation. Come on, man. Okay? Because all the chemicals and stuff that they're putting in. Remember you were telling us about the meat deal? Yeah. Those things cause a lot of inflammation in your body. And you just it takes time to cut out certain stuff. Don't be hard on yourself. Little increments. Cut back if it's too steak. Cut back.
Epic had a situation, man. It had brought man down. He was down.
There you go.
Eating too much steak.
Well, that's what I want to piggyback on what Amazing Maze said about. I look at it like this. And sometimes you might think I go a little out far, but that's just my way of thinking.
It's okay.
We all are race of people are put on different points of the world. I think if we're from Africa, you're probably not going to find asparagus in Africa. I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm just saying there are certain fruits that Africa. I go to Elaine's Kitchen in South Dallas, and I know her personally. So when I asked her questions, what is that, Miss Elaine? Oh, that's the such and such root. I be like, how come you don't use this regular? No, this is from the motherland. This is from ground. This is that mess. You know, I said, wow, okay. So based on what you're saying, I think it's your nationality or what areas of town you're from, whatever countries you're from, on what you eat. God He's gonna put you what you need. You know, just like we ain't got no coconuts right here in Dallas. You can't find a coconut tree. So you know, but what I'm saying is, I know that this was supposed to be discovered by Christopher Columbus, that type of deal. But in Africa, they got everything you need. You got everything you need. I mean, we didn't grow up on asparagus. I don't know what asparagus. I mean, not asparagus, but what Brussels sprouts. I don't know what they do to you. So, and I don't know about goat milk. You know what I'm saying? If we was to go right now, just let's go have some goat milk. Our body's not gonna take that right. You know what I'm saying? We weren't raised up on that.
This is the thing. Hispanics and African Americans are lactose intolerant when it comes to dairy. That's why we don't digest it well. That's why it makes us sick. All these breakouts and stuff.
Acne and everything.
And you have to realize, if you've never seen what the food or even how the meat industry is, how they do the cows, that is something by itself.
It'll make you stop.
It'll make you stop because of the treatment of the animals. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm not trying to stop people from eating meat. That's not what I'm trying to do. But you have to think about it. When they do that, people don't realize they have to clean it, they have to process it, the animal have to be sterilized. Now, you may have some hormone-free animals that's, you know, packaged up as meat, but at the same time, all the stuff they do with their feeding them, and we not realizing that's secondary protein. Our protein really comes from plants. That's the first protein. The animals eating the plant.
So
and then we eat secondary protein with all this extra stuff, the dye, the sauce, and whatever else they put in the meat to keep it, you know, fresh or whatever. And then y'all don't even know, sometimes they chop up the meat and use glue meat to package together. So there's so many elements to it.
Well, can I say this?
I'm just saying.
That's true. You true. Can I say this, not to turn your stomach? I'm going to go and let you have it. How can you put on a shelf at Walmart, Sam's, and I'm guilty now, a hot dog? You read the back. I took my time and read the back package of hot dog. That is so important. Nutritional facts. It is all the trimmings grinding up together. And we feed. And guess what? It's cured in salt. Cured, which means to make it last longer. When you get the canned goods at the grocery store, the corn, the green beans, the spinach, the collard greens, it's cured with nothing but salt. That's how it's able to last in those cans as long as it do. Even the chicken noodle soup, look at the salt.
Oh my gosh, yes.
My grandma, I used to eat, I get y'all good health people here. I lost about 40 pounds in high school getting ready to go into college. I got up to about 255 and I wanted to be back down to 220. I went bought the county market. They had the chicken noodle soup, 25 cents a can. I had 2 bags like this. Got home and I had about 10 cans of grapefruit juice. I would drink that grapefruit juice every day, 3-4 times a day. I eat 2 cans of chicken noodle soup. My grandma would say, boy, your blood pressure gonna go through the roof. I said, what you talking about, me eating chicken noodle soup? That's what you give me when I'm sick. She said, look on the back of that can and look at that sodium. I didn't know what sodium was. I know what salt is, but I didn't know what sodium then. I got older. She said, boy, that thing, and look at that. 100 and something, grams of salt. And I'm eating about 8 cans a day.
Wow.
But I'm 18, 19, so it wasn't as bad on me. So what she said, give me them cans and stuff, boy, and she started pouring them out through the sifter and putting them in water. After she pour all that juice off in the sifter, throw all the noodles and stuff back in the pot and put regular water. Then she would boil them for me, So all that stuff is cured with salt. All our vegetables are cured with salt. So my point is, does America really care? about your kids. And hot dogs, they got big commercials.
Yeah.
Hot dog. What's it? Go on, sing it, cuz. What's that? Oscar Mayer?
Oscar Mayer Wiener.
So that's her first name?
Yeah.
Well, I can't remember.
or something like that.
How do you detox? And should you detox? And then what is probiotics? Is that a type of detoxing? So share that.
Probiotics is something that actually helps you with your digestive system.
Okay.
And when I first started the program that I'm on, the product that we used at first, it didn't have probiotics in it.
Okay.
But now we revamped the food line, so now they've put probiotics in it, and it's a big difference. It does help you go to regularly to the restroom.
Yes.
And just cleansing you like you need to be cleansed.
So that is the detox. Is there any other forms of detox that does not have probiotics? So is that one of the same? I mean, what is the... Because I know detox, you're getting the toxin out of your body. They can go different ways, but you can get it out your skin. You can sweat and get it out your skin.
I mean, there's a lot of different
types of detoxing.
Yeah, a lot of people use a lot of different products. And a lot of people had asked me, well, do I have to detox before I start your program? No, that's not necessary. I don't think on yours is.
No, we have probiotics. We have a lot of natural things that are in our products. When you take the products, it's going to detox. Everything is going to help with your energy. Whatever is imbalanced in your body is going to balance it out. What I like about the products, it not only helps with detoxing, but if you're having high blood pressure problems, cancer, diabetes, pain, any type of fibromyalgia, which is a pain disorder all over the body, hair, your skin is not that gray, you need your hair to grow. Even helps you with mental clarity. Some people I know, we have children that have ADHD that's on it. We have people that have bipolar depression. And it actually enhance their mood and everything, and it's really great. And a lot of people have actually came off of their medication, dropped weight, they feel great, and then they're learning how to eat. Now, in our case, I know you guys package, but we do not package. We give you a list, and we give you the portion size you're supposed to have. And we have an extra group where we can show you different foods we're creating, and we teach you how to cook yourself. And portion control with, the different lists and the different, not specifically times, but like morning, noon, and evening. What are you supposed to do with a combination of both? And it really works. It's been helping a lot of people. Women, men, and children. It's not just
same thing. Same thing
family.
Here.
Yeah.
Well, cuz I'm gonna say this. When Epic was mentioning about detox, I think it's definitely great for men and women to detox, because they said it's so much stuff that's in your
It is.
digestive tract that hangs on the wall, and it blocks other stuff from getting in. But if we look at it, if we stop eating salt, sugar, that type of deal, starches, that's what's clogging us all up. Making the ankles swell, the eyes red all the time, all that good stuff, bad stuff. And it just all I'm saying is, when you said detox, tell you what my grandmother used to do when she made me detox now, because she did do it. She would pour me a glass of prune juice. Drink it all up. Drink all that stuff up. And she might act like she washing dishes on, but she turned around. And after that, because she took care of me, I think I'm one of her favorite out of the whole. She loved all her grandchildren, but she did more like hands-on with me. One night, I wanted to curse my grandmother. I did, and y'all would have never met me. I never made it to Texas. But she tried to make me drink. Well, ain't no try. I did it, but it took her about 30 minutes. I kept saying, "Mama, I can't do that, Mama." Cod liver oil. She made me drink about that much. Now that first tablespoon, Brother Epic, I looked at her, Mama. what is that? She looked at me, boy, there ain't no cod liver on. What is cod liver on? It come out the cod. The fish. I like, Mama, that's the worst stuff I ever had in my life. She said, well, it's good for you. Drink some, you got about 4 more tablespoons of drink. I said, Mama, I can't drink it. We stood there and I had to rub her. Mama, please, I can't. I was about 14, 13. Man, that was, to this day, I think I had to go to jail before I took that cod liver. Y'all go handcuff me, take me. That is the worst. Man, I don't even know what to tell you. Radiator fluid. I don't know what to tell you. Antifreeze. But it's stuff like that we don't give our kids.
Right.
We don't. And I hate to say this, and I'm gonna try to shut my door down. I think when America shut down gardens in a family's home, that's where we get all this high blood pressure sugar from. When we shut down the garden and I think it ought to be a law. Every family ought to have a garden because it's mentally cutting maize. You're teaching a young girl how to go out there, and a little boy how to drop seeds, and how to go pick them, how to shell them, clean greens, pick greens, whatever. We don't have. That's why we have drive-by shootings down, and parents kids are jumping on parents because there's no respect. There's nothing to look forward to. But when we had gardens, we had our own fresh fruit, squash, tomatoes, onions, bill. But now, and to the detox, I'm be done. You said about the detox. What's that? Remember back in the day, and you might be a little young, Epic, but when I was young, little, for my uncle them killed the hog, they took him off the yard for about 30 to 45 days. Put him in a pen. Y'all know you know about it.
I know about the
Jackson, you all know about it.
Chicken.
It was low as she too young, know about that. Same way with the chickens. They would put them in a different pen. Your grandma had all the chickens. She let them run the restaurant run on this yard, but the one she's finna kill this year, they was in this pen. I used to go walk out there with her all the time. My point is, we have to be done the same way. We have to do our food the same way. You got your body the same way, and it's funny. I didn't notice this until we talking about this tonight. That's when I said this show helps me. Why did they take? And that's been who told them that? You know, take a wild hog that's been out there in the yard 2 years, but before you kill it for Thanksgiving or Christmas, take it away from the other hogs. Feed him straight oats and corn. That's it, and water. Oats, corn. Don't let him play in the mud no more with the other ones. Don't let him eat the root stuff out here.
Changes conditions.
All these dishes.
Environment just bad.
Flushing all that extra mess because they ate chitlins back then. You know what I'm saying? So you got to get this thing cleaned out.
Okay.
You know, because a hog eat anything.
Oh, it's
a hog eat a hog. Chicken, you throw a dead thing. A hog will eat that. So you don't want to eat all that stuff. You know, you are what you eat.
That makes sense.
But back then too, you have to look at everything was clean coming off the farm. It was clean. Right. It was not processed, and I guess like in the last 20 years, a lot of stuff is being processed now.
Okay.
I mean, it became convenient because it became convenient. You know, nobody wanted to do that hard work no more. You know what I'm saying? They made it convenient. So whoever was up in the big house then, they said, let's get them from making their own gardens because we're not making no money.
Yeah, there it is.
Okay.
Let's get them. Quit killing, taking all the time shooting, putting the hog up. They just come by 2 pig feet in the package with plastic on top. They buy ready to go, and we fell for it. Fell for it.
My goodness. Said, oh my goodness. Okay, well, because I know my
the doors of church is open.
Yeah.
The church announced.
No, but I was just getting ready to say, you know, and I'm thankful. My grandfather, he had a garden when I was growing up, and my uncle, hey Uncle Wes, he lives over in Duncanville, and my uncle has a garden in his backyard.
Nice.
So I do get to have fresh vegetables from his yard, yes, and sometimes fruit as well. When we get that peach tree when it's dropping fruit. But I'm thankful for it. And tonight has been a good show, guys. Really, really good. We always come together and bring it.
No doubt.
I hate no one called in, but it's all right.
It was very informative.
Very informative.
Well, I learned something, definitely. I definitely learned something. Maybe
yes.
You brought it tonight now. She brought it with that education, man. I'm sitting there be like, wow.
And if anybody'd like to hear anything more about my program
Yes.
or Amazing Maze, you can contact me at Eternal Transformation 2016 at gmail.com. Again, that's Eternal Transformation 2016 at gmail.com. Or you can hit me up on my Facebook page. It is also called Eternal Transformation. Just look for me. You'll see my before and after picture. And Amazing Maze, how can they contact you?
Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram. Inbox me, text me 469-732-7879.
All right.
All right, y'all. It's great.
Okay,
show.
but here, just real quick, we have some announcement. We have Monday from 10 to 12 p.m. It's going to be Speak Up. We have Monday from 6 to 7:30. That's us here, the conversation. We have Monday from 8:30 to 10 p.m. Straight from the Hip. And Tuesday nights from 8 to 10 p.m. The Black of the Berry. Wednesday from 8:30 to 10:30, the Situation live show at Brick House in Arlington, Texas. If you're interested in hosting your own show or advertising with HighVibe Media, please contact us at 972-882-6146. And April 7th, it's our time. It's a luncheon from 11 to 2 p.m. Networking, vendors, panel discussion, and giveaways. For information, sponsorship, and vendor opportunities, call 817-680-0782. And tickets are available at eventbrite.com. Just type in It's Our Time, Arlington, Texas. And again, we thank you guys so much for joining us here.
Thank you. At the conversation.
The conversation.
The conversation.
The conversation.
I thought you had something you wanted to say.
Oh, no.
You good? Okay.
Bye, guys.